ECAT's production of OA Sports are provided by Morris Insurance, Weinstein and Keach, we sell real estate, Michael Associates, Ltd., the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for support of producing OA Sports.
Hello and welcome to the final league meet of the season for all of Ames High School Swim and Dive for 2025-2026. I'm Kevin Carr, back with you again today to call the action from the Massasoit Community College pool. Today's meet is for all the marbles. OA faces off against Mansfield with the girls' Davenport crown on the line. I'm pumped. Let's go Tigers. As usual, I want to thank ECAT for their tremendous coverage of OA Swim and Dive this season with both live streaming and on-demand recording. They're an amazing organization who provide coverage for all Easton-wide events. Please visit them at www.eastoncat.org or via their YouTube page. Now let's recap where both OA teams currently stand, starting with the girls. The Lady Tigers went at home last week for senior night against Stoughton and currently sit at 4-0 in Davenport play and 5-0 overall. A win today against Mansfield means the Davenport title. Mansfield also sits at 4-0 in Davenport play, but does have one non-league loss against Seekonk at the start of the season. Both teams are looking to bring out their A games. Make no mistake, this is going to be a battle. OA is relying on an entire team here to score points, including sophomore Alexis Merrill and a large freshman team, which includes Kate Gallant, Tegan Gato, Clara Long, Sella Hu, Peyton Dudley Phelan, Layla Sanchez, and Alyssa Vial. Ladies, let's go get the dub. Your 25-26 team includes seniors Nice Betts, Eden Kluwer, Kaylee Flynn, and Anna Dos Santos. Juniors Bridget Carr, Leah Vora, Abigail Antigua, Hannah Lee, Olivia McGee, Sia Papatis, and Mia Zakos. Sophomore Alexis Merrill, and freshmen Kate Gallant, Tegan Gato, Clara Long, Sella Hu, Peyton Dudley Phelan, Layla Sanchez, and Alyssa Vial. As for the boys, they sit at 1-3 in Davenport play, including the recent win against Stoughton on senior night, but are actually 2-3 overall. The boys showcased their impressive depth last week with sophomores Alex Gao, Daniel Mellick, Deb Paul, and Alex West, as well as David Mellick contributing to the scoring sheet. They will need a repeat of that today to get to 3-3 for the season, going into the Hawk Championships next week. Mansfield sits at 1-4 and is looking to crash this party against OA. Go get it, Tigers. So with that, we're going to get to the sponsors in just a minute, but it looks like we're going to kick the meet off a little early. We have, starting off, the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Lane 5, Nice Betts, Eden Kluwer, Kate Gallant, and Hannah Lee. Lane 3, Sia Papatis, Tegan Gato, Bridget Carr, and Alexis Merrill. And Lane 1, Layla Sanchez, Mia Zakos, Leah Vora, and Sella No. So we're just waiting for the official to give their word. So we've got, I don't have a heat sheet for Mansfield, but we have swimmers in all lanes. So it's going to be a 3-on-3 situation here for Oliver Ames and Mansfield. And as I said at the onset for the broadcast, for the girls, this is for all the marbles. Winner gets the Davenport title. The loser comes in second. But we've got Hawks Championships next week. The boys will be swimming on Friday night in Milford, and the girls will be on Saturday in Milford. Quick season, folks. Quick season. Feels like yesterday we were here in December, and just a very fast turnaround. And I didn't get to all the boys' teams, so while we have a minute, just to recap, the boys' team includes juniors Eddie Bishop, Dylan Jackson, Aiden McDonough, and Justin Silverman. Sophomores Alex Gao, Daniel Mellick, Deb Paul, and Alex West, and freshman David Mellick. Swimmers are pretty loose in all the lanes. The officials making her way over to the starting spot, gives the thumbs up to the other officials. So I think we're going to be getting going. but he's staying loose. OA's going to really need some real points here. In particular, that relay team in lane 5 for OA of Nice, Eden, Kate, and Hannah. That's going to stack up really well. But again, Mansfield's been doing very well this season, and you look at the scores against similar opponents, those meets are pretty comparable to what OA's done on the girls' side of things, so this is going to be a fun one to call for everybody. Don't know what the delay was, but I do see the official making their way back. And the whistle's out, so game on. Let's get the dub. And we're off. We got a tight group here. Mansfield out to a slight lead in lane 4, but Nice is right there in lane 5, and we've also got Sia doing really well in lane 3 for that third place spot, but followed very closely by both OA and Mansfield in lanes 2 and 1. Mansfield's opened up a pretty good lead in lane 4, looking to hand it off to the swimmer. That happens. And we're looking to get Eden in the pool for lane 5 and Tegan in the pool for lane 3. So Mansfield's out to a good lead. Eden is making up some ground. And Tegan and Mia are both hanging pretty tight with the Mansfield swimmer in lane 1. Lane 2, rather. Eden's really going to have to push it. Give Kate a chance to get in the pool for OA. It's still close here, folks. So Mansfield's in the pool. OA's in the pool. Back to lane 3. Tegan's got a slight lead, looking to hand things off to Bridget Carr. And we've got lane 4 for Mansfield in the lead. Kate swimming hard. And we got a little battle here with Bridget and the Mansfield swimmer in lanes 3 and 2. That third place spot is going to be pretty important, folks. Mansfield's in the water for their wrap-up for lane 4. Hannah's in the water. And Bridget's holding really strong in lane 3. Hannah's making up some ground. OA's in the pool in lane 3. Hannah's making up some ground, but I think Mansfield's going to take that top spot. OA's going to be close in number 2. And OA with Alexis Merrill in lane 3. Can she hold on for third place? So we have Mansfield. Then we have OA. And it looks like OA is going to come in that third spot, so it will be 2 and 3, followed by Mansfield in 4. And we've got Mansfield swimming in 5, but they're still on their fly. And OA is going to wrap up in lane 1 for 5th place, and then it will be Mansfield for 6th. Great job, ladies. Mansfield's going to be wrapping up their relay in lane 6. So as you saw, it's pretty evenly matched, although Mansfield certainly took the win there in this first race, early goings. and Hannah Lee cheering on the Mansfield swimmer, giving encouragement. Always great to see. Good job, Hannah. And we're on to the boys. They have one relay team, lane 5, Aiden McDonough, Daniel Mellick, Justin Silverman, and Dylan Jackson. Mansfield has swimmers in lane 4 and looks like lane 2. So Mansfield's got the numbers on OA. We're going to have to see how this plays out. And the men are in the pool. We need a good showing here from Aiden for a kickoff. And we're off. And Mansfield out to a lead, but Aiden's keeping it very close. And Mansfield swimming hard in lane 2. So Mansfield's got a lead here. Aiden's keeping it close. Looking to get Daniel in the pool. Daniel's in. Mansfield, though, still has a lead over OA. And Mansfield's in the pool in lane 2. Daniel looking to get Justin Silverman in the pool. Mansfield's in the pool. And Justin is now in the pool. Let's see if he can make up some ground. Justin's made his turn. Mansfield's got about quarter of a pool length lead. So Dylan's got his work cut out for him here. Mansfield's done his flip. Dylan's swimming hard. And Mansfield is going to take this dub. Congratulations to them. Dylan's swimming hard. He's going to come in second and pick up some points there for OA. And Mansfield still in the water in lane 2. They'll be looking to hand things off to their anchor momentarily. And Mansfield's in the pool. Mansfield going to be wrapping things up. So we have Mansfield 1, OA 2, and Mansfield 3. We're on to the girls, 200 free. OA's putting forward 3 swimmers. Lane 5, Hannah Lee. Lane 3, Liv McGee. Lane 1, Mia Zakos. And this is an event that Hannah's really excelled at through the season. And OA is going to be matched here by Mansfield, who has swimmers in 2, 4, and 6. So I think what's in the initial goings, the depth of both teams is pretty substantial. OA, we're accustomed to having them 3 swimmers in every race. But Mansfield seems to be able to do the same. And I think we're, as we said at the onset of the broadcast, we're really going to need some points here from Liv and Mia. And we're off. First 25. Hannah and Liv are right there with the Mansfield swimmer. Tight grouping. And then we've got Mia doing well in lane 1, keeping it close for that 4th place, although Mansfield's in front. Still anyone's grouping. Hannah and the Mansfield swimmer slightly ahead of Liv. I think Hannah might have it by the slightest of reaches. And we're coming up at the halfway point. Liv is right there in that 3rd place spot, pretty comfortably ahead of the Mansfield and OA swimmer in lane 1. And Hannah has a slight lead on the Mansfield swimmer. And we're going to be coming up on the 150-yard mark. This is the part where we're going to need to try and hold that lead. We're back over the action on lanes 1 and 2. Mia and the Mansfield swimmer are neck and neck for that 4th place finish, which could be key. Hannah now in lane 5 has opened a substantial lead on the Mansfield swimmer. She's made her turn. And we've got Liv comfortably in that 3rd place spot. Hannah Lee looking to finish up strong, take home the dub. Mansfield comfortably in that 2 spot, but getting it's a little tighter. I think Hannah's got just too much. She does. She taps out. Mansfield taps out. Liv is going to tap out in 3rd, and we've got Mia in lane 4. Can she hold on for that 4th place finish? This is what we talked about at the onset, folks. These extra points on the back end, we really need those. Mia Zako swimming hard, trying to finish strong against the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2. Getting a ton of encouragement from her teammates. Mia Zakos, she's going to do it, folks. She's going to take that 4th place finish. So 1, 3, and 4 for OA, 2 and 5 for Mansfield, and our Mansfield swimmer in lane 6 is going to round out the dance card for us and finish in 6th place. Impressive showing there by the ladies. Congratulations, Hannah and Liv, but Mia coming in 4th. Great way to keep that pressure on Mansfield. Boys 200 free. Lane 5, Aiden McDonough. In lane 3, Alex West. We've got a pretty packed house here again today at the Massasoit Community College pool, Mansfield and OA. See a mixture of parents. And Mansfield is putting forward 2 swimmers. So it's going to be even numbers. And we're off. Ames right there with the Mansfield swimmer. And Alex and Mansfield close, but Mansfield's got a lead. And that Mansfield swimmer in lane 2 is right there with Aiden as well. Really need that second place spot. And I feel for the swimmers having just swam the relay and then having to jump right back in can be problematic. Mansfield out to a comfortable lead in lane 4. And Aiden in the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2, and then Aiden in lane 5 are pretty much neck and neck. And we've got Alex holding down that 4th place spot for OA. You know, this meet is really shaping up to be a heavyweight fight on both the girls and boys teams. Mansfield in lane 4 has got a lead, and we also have the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2 with a slight lead on Aiden, but as we said last week, Aiden can be the comeback kid, and he's been able to do this before. But a 3rd place showing, irregardless, would be some good points for here for OA. Mansfield lane 4 has opened up a pretty good lead on both Mansfield lane 2 and Aiden. And we've got Alex in lane 3 going for that 4th place finish for OA. Mansfield's tapped out in lane 4. Mansfield's going to tap out in lane 2. And Aiden swimming hard down the stretch. He's going to take that 3rd place spot for the Tigers. Way to go. And we've got Alex swimming hard in lane 3. All right, we are on to the girls 200 IM. Lane 5, Bridget Carr. Lane 3, Alexis Merrill. Lane 1, Leah Vora. And as before, I think we're going to have a full house here for both OA and Mansfield. going to see how this pans out. This is going to be interesting with the IM. And we're off. With the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4, slightly ahead of Bridget in lane 5. And then Mansfield in lane 2, followed closely by Leah for OA in lane 1. It's a little bit of a battle here. So Bridget's in that 2 spot for OA. Let's see what happens when they transition. We've also got a strong swimmer for Mansfield in lane 2 within striking distance of Bridget, and then we've got Leah and Alexis coming rounding into form behind them. So the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4 has opened up a little bit of a lead on Bridget. We'll see what happens when we get to the breaststroke. Mansfield in lane 2 is behind Bridget for that 3rd place spot. And we've got Leah in the 4th place spot currently for OA, followed by 5th place for Mansfield and 6th place for OA. So Bridget swimming hard for OA in lane 5, looking to try and make up some ground. And she's in front of the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2, who's currently in 3rd place. Leah's in 4th place. And we've got a little battle here between Alexis and Mansfield for 6th place. So Mansfield's made their turn into free in lane 4. They're going to more than likely take the dub. Bridget, though, going to swim hard and go for that 2nd place spot. And we got Mansfield in lane 2. Far enough behind, but going to come in that 3rd place spot. So Mansfield taps out for dub. Bridget, who's going to wrap up that silver position. She does just that. Congratulations, Bridget. And Leah swimming hard in lane 1, but we're going to have a Mansfield swimmer tapping out for 3rd, and looks like Leah's going to tap out for 4th unless Alexis has anything to say about that. And the Mansfield swimmer in lane 6 as well is still on the board. So it's going to be 1 Mansfield, 2 OA, 3 Mansfield, 4 OA, and then 5 OA, 6 Mansfield. Congratulations, ladies. Bridget offering a hand. We're on to the boys, 200 IM. We've got Daniel Mellick, lane 5, Dev Paul in lane 3. And Mansfield only seems to be putting forward 1 swimmer. So I think this is going to be interesting. This might be a good opportunity for the boys. And we're off. Mansfield out to a slight lead. Both Deb and Daniel keeping it close. Mansfield transition to the back. And Dev's got a slight lead on Daniel. And they're in striking distance. But the Mansfield swimmer is starting to pull away a little here. But a nice little battle between Daniel and Dev. It looks like Daniel now has the upper hand. Mansfield has moved on to the breaststroke. we've got Daniel that's opened up a little bit of a lead on Dev, but still about a half a pool length behind the Mansfield swimmer. And he's transitioning now to his free. But Daniel's opened up a pretty good lead on Dev. But he's about, 3/4 of a pool length behind. Seems to be comfortable in that number 2 spot. Dev looking to finish up his breaststrokes, finish up this for OA. It looks like it'll go 1 Mansfield, 2 OA, 3 OA. Daniel swimming hard, looking to wrap things up, as is Dev. Sella giving him some encouragement down at the other end of the pool. And we're on to the girls' 50-yard free. Lane 5, Hannah Lee. Lane 3, Kaylee Flynn. Lane 1, Sia Papatis. And looks like we have 2, 4, and 6 for Mansfield, so a full house. So after the 50 free, we have an exhibition heat after this. Then we're going to go to the boys, and then we go into our break because I do not believe Mansfield has a diver. I'll update you on that, and we'll see if we can get an update on the scoring at the break. And we're off. All right. We've got Hannah, lane 5. But we've also got Kaylee right there with the Mansfield swimmer. 1 and 3 here would be tremendous. Hannah looks like she's going to take it. Kaylee Flynn, can she push hard? It's going to be tough down the stretch. I think Mansfield's got a slight lead. Hannah's going to take dub. We've got Mansfield taking that second away in 3rd and 4th, which is tremendous. Congratulations, Sia. Way to go. And then we've got Mansfield in 5 and 6. 1, 3, 4 for OA. Way to go, ladies. We're on to a exhibition heat for the girls. Lane 5, Abigail Antigua. Lane 3, Alyssa Vial. And lane 1, Sella No. Mansfield is putting forward 1 swimmer that I can see. So we'll see what happens here for OA. Again, this is exhibition, non-scoring. And we're off. We've got Sella in lane 1 with the lead, followed by Alyssa in lane 3 and Abby in lane 5. It's kind of an unusual order, but if that stands, I'm going to get to call it, folks. And it appears that's going to be the case with Mansfield in lane 4 behind. So Sella, dub. Alyssa, dub. Abby, dub. Undo Trey, dub, dub, dub for OA. Congratulations, girls. In that exhibition heat, way to go. We're on to the boys. Lane 5, Justin Silverman. Lane 3, Dylan Jackson. Mansfield putting 3 swimmers forward. Interesting decision by Coach Morgan here. Put Justin in the 50. I don't remember seeing him in this race since maybe his freshman year, but very versatile, can swim it. Dylan's really kind of taken this event as his own this season. And Mansfield going to have 3. So Mansfield will have the numbers. Boys looking, in a perfect world here, 1 and 2 would be ideal. And we're off. Wow. Justin with the ever slight reach. But it's really anyone's match here. Justin looks like he's got it followed closely by Mansfield in lane 4. Mansfield in lane 2, but Dylan right there as well. Justin's going to tap. Then Mansfield OA. So 1 and 4. But excellent swimming by the boys. That was a tight group. And because I do not believe that Mansfield does not have a diver, if that's the case, we will be going on break. Let's see if I can get I think there may be a diver. So we've got a Mansfield diver who is getting ready. I think this is just a practice dive. I don't see any official scoring. And we will, in fact, have both a man and a woman diver for Mansfield. You see a lot of the swimmers lining up to watch this. This is something we don't get to see often. I'm sure Mansfield, they have the divers. This is part and parcel for them, but for us, it's a very unique situation. I do believe they get a few practice dives, get their bearings, and then they will be scored. I think this is the last practice dive, if I remember right. But with one representative from each of the boys and girls teams. Mansfield is assured, unless there's a disqualification, of taking taking this portion of the meet. Maybe they get, I thought it was 3, perhaps it's 5. Getting some encouragement from her teammates. And the official is going over some instructions for the divers. With only 2 divers, I believe they each have 3 dives. This should not be sufficient. I do understand that the diving might be exhibition, so no scoring, which would certainly benefit OA. The official will there's a difficulty, and the official will call out the score for the diver. Okay, so the judges have scored. There's a 4 and 4.5. Did receive word that diving is exhibition only, which is benefit to OA. Unofficially, we have some scores up to this point. On the swim, I'll get to those in a moment. Up to this point, we have the girls slightly ahead of Mansfield, so always slightly ahead. The boys are slightly behind. Still very early, a lot of meat left here. So we're going to need everybody, as we said at the onset, all hands on deck. We have a 4.5 and a 5. 2 5.5s. So for her final dive, a 6. Congratulations to you. Okay, that concludes the diving portion. We're going to be in a brief warm-up. So we're going to take a quick break here, folks, and we'll be back with you very shortly. Okay, we're back from that break. Swimmers are kind of wrapping up their warm-up times after the dive. We're really into a significant part of the meet here where both teams are going to be tested on their depth. I think first and second place seems to have traded back and forth a little between OA and Mansfield. Those key positions of second, third, fourth are really key for this meet. And we're going to kick this off with the girls' 100-yard fly. Lane 5, Kate Gallant. Lane 3, Bridget Carr. And Lane 1, Kaylee Flynn. Really need keep the points on here. Waiting on the official. And we're off. Tight grouping. Kate with a slight lead on the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4, but Bridget right there with lane 4 and also lane 2 for Mansfield. Shaking out like we've got Kate in front of Mansfield and then Bridget right behind Mansfield. And it's still that way. We're kind of all flying in pattern here. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Kate out in front. She looks like she's going to take that dub. Mansfield holding tough in lane 4 for 2. Bridget going to push hard for 3. And again, that key, we got a 4th place finisher for Mansfield. Kate taps out. Mansfield taps out. Bridget going to tap out. Mansfield going to tap out. And OA. So 1, 3, 5 for OA. 2, 4, 6 for Mansfield. I think Kate may have qualified for something. She's pretty excited down there. Getting a lot of congratulations. So we'll have to wait and see what happened with that. Congratulations, ladies. We're on to the boys' 100-yard fly. We have 1 entry, but the person we've entered is Justin Silverman. So we're going to see how he can do. He did that 50 earlier, so this will wrap up his individual portion. And I think Mansfield has swimmers in 2 and 4. So we're going to have to see how this pans how this pans out. And we're off. Now tight group. Justin with a slight lead over the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4. Still anyone's match though. And Mansfield swimming hard in lane 2. But this is a one-on-one showdown here, Mansfield and OA. Justin maintaining a slight lead, really swimming hard. He's opening that lead slightly. Looking to finish up this 100 fly. He's got a lead. He does not want to relinquish that. Justin Silverman going to tap for dub. Congratulations, Mansfield right behind him. He's going to come in number 2. And Mansfield swimming hard in lane 2, going to take that 3rd place spot. We're going to move on to the girls' 100-yard free. Lane 5, Neve Spetz. Lane 3, Eden Kluwer. Lane 1, Anna Dos Santos. The trio of seniors looking to keep the pedal to the metal here for OA. And Mansfield looking like they're putting 3 forward too. So we're going to have to see I also am getting some word that Kate looks like she may have qualified for states in the fly with that impressive showing. Congratulations, Kate. A big time and a big meet. So we turn our attention to the 100 free here. We really need the trio of seniors here to get some points for OA. And we're off. Boy, we got Mansfield out in front in lane 4, but Eden Neese and the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2 are, it's a dogfight. We've also got a really good showing from Anna in lane 1, but she's going to be competing with the swimmer in lane 6 for Mansfield. We really need the points. So Mansfield's pulled ahead in lane 4. Eden's in striking distance, but Mansfield in lane 2 has really kept pace with Eden. And Nice is swimming really hard in lane 5. We're going to need to have the jets turned on here. Can Eden Kluwer hold her off for 2? Nice swimming hard for 4. Eden's going to do it very, very tight. And then Nice is going to come in 4. And this is key. This is key for 5th. Anna's going to tap out for 5th. So 2, 4, and 5 for OA. We're going to go on to the girls' 100-yard exhibition heat. We got Abby Lynn Teager in lane 5 and Peyton Dudley Phelan in lane 3. We do not see a Mansfield swimmer being put forward. So this will be a OA affair. Again, exhibition, not scoring. Just unofficially, folks, this meet has really lived up to the hype. Both teams are pretty evenly matched. Both have impressive depth, really top-end swimmers. It's going to be real interesting to see what happens as we get towards the end of the meet. And we're off. Abby and Peyton duking it out for the 100. And we've got Peyton out to a slight lead on Abby. Peyton is part of that freshman class we talked about at the onset. Shown tremendous growth this season, and Abby's part of that fabulous junior class. Both of these classes are tremendous. They're both pretty large. And Abby's been on the team 3 years as well. So Peyton's got a slight lead on Abby, having completed her 50 and looking to wrap things up. Abby's swimming hard in lane 5. Both are getting a lot of encouragement from their teammates. And Peyton swimming hard, looking to wrap up her 100. But Abby swimming hard down the stretch. And they're looking to wrap their 100-yard freeze in the books and hand things off to the boys. So Peyton going to tap for dub. And Abby going to tap for dub. So no dub, but we're going to call it dub, away. Congratulations, ladies. We're on to the boys' 100-yard free. Lane 5, Alex Gow. Lane 3, Dylan Jackson. And I see Mansfield in 2 and 4. So 2 on 2. Boys really need to keep the heat on Mansfield here. Let's see how this goes. And we're off. And Dylan out to a slight lead to kick us off. And Alex and Mansfield, it was like unison flip turns there. Boy, the three of them, I can't tell. But they're right there. Still right there in a tight grouping. Let's see if then when they come by. Alex has a slight reach, and he's pulled ahead a little bit. Dylan and the Mansfield swimmer, both are going to have to really push it. Dylan looks to be slightly behind. Can he catch up? Alex swimming hard. Can he hold off the Mansfield swimmer now? So it's really come down to Alex and Mansfield. Let's see here. Oh, and I think Mansfield took it. Alex is going to come in 2, I think, and then Dylan would be 3rd. Mansfield coming in that 4th place spot. Kudos to the Mansfield swimmer coming back in that last 25. What a great race. Okay, distance time for high school girls 500 free. Lane 5, Kate Gallant. Lane 3, Liv McGee. And lane 1, Tegan Gato. Tegan had a great meet last week against Stoughton. And Liv has really taken some ownership of this 500 this season. I think this is the first time I've seen Kate in the 500. So Coach Morgan mixing things up today a little bit for the swimmers. Impressive flexibility for the team to be able to move swimmers in and out of events. that depth, again, I can't say it enough, is really key. But Mansfield is right there. It's a full house again. It's going to be a 3-on-3 situation here. So this is going to be key here. And we're off. Early goings, we got Kate in the lead. Mansfield's close behind and Liv's right there. A little bit of pace setting at this point. But Mansfield in lanes 2 and 6 are in striking distance, and Tegan doing well in lane 1. So we're going to see how things shake out here. Kate's opened up a little bit of a lead on the Mansfield swimmer. Liv keeping pace with Mansfield in lane 4. We've got Tegan right now. Early goings, maybe in 4th place, but again, very, very early. Senior Kaylee Flynn giving Tegan some pointers in lane 1. And Kate getting at the 5th lap, quarter of the way through. Liv really keeping pace with that Mansfield swimmer. Tegan with a slight lead for 4th. You know, she really came in her own last week's meet in this event. Going to be a real question of can they get some good showings here. So Kate's opened up about a pool length lead on the competition. But Liv and the Mansfield swimmer, it's still very, very close. It's still early. And we're going to see what we can come up with. And Tegan has opened up a little bit of the lead here on 4th from the Mansfield swimmer in lane 6. So as it stands currently, subject to change, OA 1, 3, and 4. You know, Liv McGee in lane 3, she's been swimming this event. She's part of that junior class as well, and she can swim a variety of events, but really I've seen her more in the meets than I've been at, seeing her in the 500. Which, for those who don't know, is 20 total laps, 10 down and backs. So Kate has really got a significant lead. She's had quite the meet today. She's halfway done with her, more than halfway now with her 500. And Mansfield keeping a pretty steady pace in lane 4. And then we've got Liv still in striking distance, but the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4 is pulling away a little bit here. Meanwhile, on the back end of things, Tegan's got I would call it a serviceable lead over the Mansfield swimmer in lane 6 at the 11th lap mark. Kate Gallant is frankly just in front of everybody here today. She's looking to finish her 500 strong. Mansfield, lane 4, is in that 2nd place spot. Pretty comfortably, about a half a pool length lead. Liv McGee, though, comfortably in that 3rd spot. We've got Tegan just swimming really hard in lane 1. With the lead now, she's opened up on the Mansfield swimmer in lane 6. Sia giving Kate the go sign to really push it hard here at the end. And Kate Gallant getting the bell. Go time, 50, and you're done. Sia giving it all she's got there to give Kate the go. Way to go, Sia. Great teamwork there. Kate Gallant going to take that 500 by about 3 laps. Wow. She's really pushing it. She tapped. I'm seeing a lot of hands up. I think she qualified. We'll have to find out, folks. Wow, Kate Gallant with the meat. Back to the action in the pool. We've got Mansfield in lane 4 with the lead over Liv in lane 3. And we've got Tegan opened up a pretty significant lead over the Mansfield swimmers in lanes 2 and lane 6. So as it stands now, it looks like it's going to be 1, 3, and 4 for OA if this holds. Mansfield's getting the go in that 2 spot. And Liv swimming very hard here, getting the go from Bridget Carr. Way to go, Bridge. Liv swimming hard to finish up her 500. And I love that Kate giving encouragement to the Mansfield swimmer. Again, the teamwork and the camaraderie, they're all in the pool together. Tremendous to see. Liv McGee, congratulations, 3rd place. Way to lock that down for OA. Tegan Gato swimming hard. She's getting ready to close out her 500. She does just that. 1, 3, 4 for OA. Be curious what Kate's time comes back at. But the ladies got a really great showing there. Wow. Mansfield finishing up strong in lane 2. And we're going to be on to the boys. Lane 5, we got Alex Gow. In lane 3, Mr. Aiden McDonough. Congratulations, Mansfield. 500 in the books. Wow, what a meet. Mansfield's going to be putting forward, appears two swimmers, so a 2-on-2 situation. Back to that meet last week in the 500 with Stoughton and Aiden. Might be one of the best calls I've ever been a part of up here in the booth. Just a tremendous event for him. We'll see how the boys do here today against Mansfield. And we're off. Aiden out to a early lead. But Mansfield in lane 4 and Alex right there. And we'll see how this pans out. Mansfield's taken a slight lead now in lane 4, but Aiden and Alex are right there, and we have Mansfield swimming hard, not too far behind in lane 2. So Mansfield, lane 4, opening up a couple body length lead over the field. Aiden swimming hard in lane 3 and Alex in lane 5. Aiden's got a little lead on Alex currently. You know, Aiden's been in this event multiple times. I don't remember seeing Alex in this. He's incredibly versatile, a member of that sophomore class. Missed a little time early this season, but has been back for the last several weeks and swimming very, very well for the Tigers. And I do receive word from the scoring table. Appears Kate Gallant qualified for states in 500. So fly in states. Kate's had a great meet. Back to the action in the pool. Mansfield taking the lead here in lane 4, but Aiden's comfortably in that 2 spot, although Alex nipping on his heels for that 3rd place spot. Mansfield currently about half a pool length back in the 4th place spot. So Daniel giving Alex the go sign to speed things up a little. But Aiden's opening up a little bit of a lead on Alex. And Mansfield swimmers certainly entered his rhythm, but Aiden certainly is keeping it close enough. And Alex behind Aiden, but comfortably in that 3rd place spot. So halfway done. The boys looking to really get some points here. And as it stands now, would be 1 and 4 Mansfield, 2 and 3 for your Olive Range Tigers of Easton, Massachusetts. The Mansfield swimmer has picked up the pace a little bit. He's opening up a little bit of a lead on Aiden, but Aiden's still keeping it very close. And Alex behind him. Mansfield looking to get to the 3/4 mark with this turn, as is Aiden, who's still about a half a lap behind. And Alex just made his turn at the other end of the pool. So Mansfield still in the lead, but Aiden's lingering close enough with a couple laps to go. Gonna have to see how this shakes out. Alex looking to get into a little bit of a rhythm, and he's comfortably in third. Everyone's comfortably in their spots. The question here is, it does appear that Aiden is making a little bit of gains against the Mansfield swimmer, but with one down and back, we're going to have to see if Aiden can do it again. Aiden McDonough, he's swimming really hard, folks. He's swimming really hard. He's making up some ground. I don't know. Can the comeback kid do it again? He certainly made this a race. Getting the go sign from Justin. Can Aiden finish? Aiden is swimming hard, folks. It's getting crazy here. Can Aiden actually top this off? I can't believe it. Aiden McDonough. I think he's going to do it. Welcome to Dubtown. Aiden McDonough. Yes. Wow. Wow. Did I say that? That's wow. Oh, my word. Aiden with a tremendous race, as was Mansfield. That was a great race. Alex going to finish in that third place spot. And we've got Mansfield still swimming hard in lane 2. Well, I may have to go back and revise my statement that one of the best calls was last week, which it was. We'll have to add this week to the list for Aiden. Congratulations to him. But the Mansfield swimmer with an excellent time as well. We'll see what that does for the point sheet for OA. See if we can get some unofficial scoring. But we are on to the girls' 200 freestyle relay. We're going to be in lane 5. We got Eden Kluwer, Anna Dos Santos, Liv McGee, Kaylee Flynn. Lane 3, Sia Papatis, Alexis Merrill, Leah Evora, and Mia Zakos. In lane 1, Peyton Dudley Phelan, Abby Lantigua, Celino, and Layla Sanchez. You know, tight meet here on both teams. Going to be interesting to see. Going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. Mansfield putting forward 2 teams. So OA will have some numbers. We'll see how this pans out for the teams, though. And we're off. Wow, tight grouping. Eden in lane 5 in the Mansfield swimmer. In lane 4, but Sia right there. Keeping it close. See another member of that junior class. And we're going to need all the points we can get today. We have a little battle here with Peyton and the Mansfield swimmer in lanes 1 and 2. Anna's in the pool. Mansfield's in the pool. And Alexis is in the pool. Anna with the slightest of leads. Mansfield might have it, and Alexis Merrill in lane 3 saying, wait a minute, what about me? She's swimming hard. It's a dogfight. We got 3 different teams ready to go. Leah looks like she's in the pool, and Liv's in the pool. Mansfield right there as well. Liv McGee, she's pulling ahead. Mansfield's right there, but Leah's holding that 2 spot. Can that hold? Can that hold, folks? Tight grouping. Liv McGee, though, looking to get her team the lead and hand things off to Kaylee Flynn to close it out. We got Mia Zakos at the ready for OA in lane 3. Kaylee's in the pool. Mia's in the pool, but Mansfield's in the pool. We're going to have to see what happens here. Kaylee Flynn with the lead, but Mansfield is closing. And in lane 4, they're right there. Can Kaylee hold on? She's really going to have to turn on the jets. She's swimming hard. Mansfield's swimming hard. It's getting loud here, folks. The question is, can Kaylee hold on? She's very close. She's very close. Let's see. Ooh, I think she did it. She did it. Wow, that was tight. Lane 3, congratulations. With Mia going to take that 3rd place spot. And we got a little dogfight here for 4th. The real question is, can Layla catch up to the Mansfield swimmer? I think it's going to go to Mansfield here. Okay. Mansfield going to take that. Congratulations, Layla. 1-3-5 OA 2-4 Mansfield. Boys 200-yard free relay. Alex West, Daniel Mellick, Deb Paul, Alex Scow. Mansfield has 1 team. So the boys are really going to need to take this relay here, keep that pressure on. We're coming down the back half of this meet, folks. And we got Mansfield out in front in lane 4. Unofficially, it looks like the girls are a little bit ahead of Mansfield at this point, and the boys are slightly behind. Still anyone's ball game. What a tight meet. All right, Mansfield in lane 4 has a little bit of a lead. We've got Daniel Mellick swimming hard. Can he close some pool? And looking to try to hand something off to Deb Paul. And he's doing just that, Daniel. Excellent job closing the gap, handing it to Deb. We have a slight lead. We'll see if we can hold that. And Deb opening up a slight lead on the Mansfield swimmer. Getting a ton of encouragement from the ladies. Deb looking to get Alex Gow in the pool. Mansfield looking to get their swimmer in the pool. What a great run there by Deb. Alex in the pool. Mansfield in the pool. Boy, Mansfield swimming hard. So is Alex. The turn, good. The turn for Mansfield, good. Alex swimming hard down the stretch. Mansfield swimming hard down the stretch. This is key, folks. This is key. We got Alex swimming hard. He's going to take the dub. Congratulations. The boys. Wow. What a race. I think every single race we've had has been very competitive. What a meet. Whew. Girls, 100-yard back. Lane 5, Nice Betts. Lane 3, Sia Papatis. Lane 1, Ana dos Santos. And Mansfield is also putting forward 3 swimmers, 2, 4, and 6. And we're off. Mansfield out to a lead in lane 4. But Nice and Sia and Anna are all in a tight grouping, but as is the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2. Nice is slightly ahead in that second place spot, and Sia in the back in the third place spot currently. Mansfield, though, opening up a little bit of a lead. It's a tight grouping. Mansfield's all but assured to take that first place finish. Congratulations. Nice is slightly ahead of Sia, who's slightly ahead of the Mansfield swimmer. And Anna, currently in that fourth place spot. It would be key to get third place. We'll see if that can happen. But Sia's going to also have to hold on for third. Nice is comfortably in that 2 spot, the senior co-captain. She's going to tap out. Sia swimming hard down the stretch. Come on, Sia. You got this. Sia swimming hard. She's down the stretch. She's down the stretch. I don't know. I think she tapped out. 5th place is going to go to Anna, and 6th place is going to go to Mansfield. Another close race. I think Sia may have gotten that third place finish. Okay. We're into an exhibition heat for the back. We got lane 5, Layla Sanchez, and lane 3, Clara Long. We've only got a couple of events left here, folks. Close meet. Congratulations to all the swimmers. And we're on to this exhibition heat. We do have 2 for Mansfield as well. So it's going to be a 2-on-2 situation. And we're off. Both Layla and Clara are part of that freshman class. And Layla is out to a lead here for OA. Clara swimming very well in lane 3 in a tight grouping with 2 Mansfield swimmers. Layla made her turn. She's out comfortably. We have a Mansfield swimmer in lane 4 who seems to be solidifying that second place spot. And Layla Sanchez. About a whole lap lead in front of the Mansfield swimmer. She's going to take the dub. Congratulations. Mansfield swimming hard in lane 4. Clara swimming very hard in lane 3, as is the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2. Clara swimming very hard. And catching up to the Mansfield swimmer there a little bit, Clara. Excellent job, ladies. The boys, 100-yard back now. One swimmer for OA, Alex West. He seems to be going to be up against 2 swimmers for Mansfield. Okay, Alex. See what he can do up against these 2 swimmers from Mansfield. And we're off. Swimmer from Mansfield in lane 4 has opened up a pretty significant lead. But Alex and the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2 are seemingly in unison, with Alex with a slight lead. Mansfield, lane 4 at the halfway point, has a comfortable lead. It's really going to get the second place spot's going to come down to OA lane 5 and Mansfield lane 2. Can Alex get that second place spot and keep the pressure on Mansfield? Boy, very, very tight. Mansfield all but assured to wrap things up in lane 4. Congratulations to him. And Alex might be slightly behind the Mansfield swimmer. A good turn here would certainly help. Mansfield's made their turn. Alex has made his turn. And he did get a good turn. He's back up. Can he push it here, folks? This will be key. I think Mansfield with the lead in lane 2. He seems to be swimming pretty hard. He is going to take that second place finish. Congratulations. But Alex right behind him. Third place. Congratulations. Okay. Girls 100-yard breast. Senior co-captain Eden Kluwer, lane 5. Freshman Tegan Gato, lane 3. And junior Leah Avora, lane 1. Mansfield 2, 4, and 6. Full house. So the girls want to keep the pressure on. Continuing to rack up points in those 3, 4, even 5 spots. Key. Total team effort from both teams. The depth here has been incredible to see. But we've got the 100-yard breaststroke for girls and boys, and then we're on to the free lays. the 400, and that's going to be it. So we're in the dying embers of this meet. And we're off. And Eden and the Mansfield swimmer are out in front. Eden may have it by the ever slightest reach. Tegan is behind the Mansfield swimmer in lane 2, as is Leah in Mansfield lane 6 behind as well. Eden and the Mansfield swimmer are right there. 50 yards are going to separate who's going to win this thing. Tegan right now is in 4th, but could be said the same thing of Leah. Eden Kluwer looking to close this thing out. Can she hold on? Mansfield's got a slight lead. Can Eden turn on the jets? That's going to be key. It really is anyone's ball game here, folks. Can Eden Kluwer take the dub? Eden coming down the stretch. It's been tight the whole way. Eden Kluwer going up against Mansfield. Who's going to take that all-important first place? Eden swimming hard. She's coming down the stretch. I think she's done it. She has. Congratulations, Eden. Congratulations, Mansfield. Mansfield going to take that all-important third place finish. And then OA, I think it's going to be Tegan in 4th. It is. It was a toss-up between her or Leah. So 1, 4, and 5 OA, 2, 3, 6 for Mansfield. Eden Kluwer, the senior co-captain, turning on the jets when needed. Way to go. And Tegan, way to go. And Leah as well. Boys, 100-yard breaststroke. We got 2 entries. Lane 5, Daniel Melick. Lane 3, Dev Paul. I see Mansfield swimmers in 2 and 4. And again, the boys are really going to need some points here to keep it close. I don't have any scores since the last one I gave you. And we're off. So Daniel swimming hard, keeping up with the Mansfield swimmer, and Dev and the Mansfield swimmer having their own little battle. So we're going to see how this goes. Daniel right there with Mansfield. The question is really going to be is down the stretch, can he turn it on? And Dev still maintaining a lead here. So it could be 1 and 3 OA, which would be ideal. But Mansfield certainly in lane 4 could take that dub. He's pushing hard. Daniel's pushing hard. I think Mansfield's got a slight reach at the moment. But Daniel is right there. Who wants this thing? Let's go! Daniel's going to have to move, and he's doing just that. Wow, is this close. Wow, is this close. Daniel and the Mansfield swimmer neck and neck. Down they come. Can he get the touch? Can he get the touch? Oh, Mansfield, I think, did get that, but Daniel right there. Dev going to take that third place finish, which is key. And Mansfield swimming hard in lane 2 for that 4th place spot. Okay, last girls event. Girls 400 freestyle relay. Lane 5, Kate Gallant, Niche Betts, Bridget Carr, Hannah Lee. Lane 3, Liv McGee, Tegan Gato, Anna Dos Santos, Kaylee Flynn. Lane 1, Sella No, Layla Sanchez, Peyton Dudley Phelan, and Mia Zakos. This is it for the girls. You know, points here are going to be key. And Mansfield's also putting forward 3 teams. So kudos to both coaches. So each girl does 100. And we're off. And we've got Kate establishing a lead in lane 5 over the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4. But Liv McGee keeping it close. And we've got Sella maybe with a slight lead for that 4th place spot. Kate's going to turn this over to Nice with a little bit of a lead, hopefully. But Liv trying to keep pace with the Mansfield swimmer in lane 4 to be able to hand things off to Tegan. Kate really swimming hard here. But as is Liv. I mean, she's keeping this close enough to hand off. Nice Betts in the pool for OA. Mansfield looking to get their swimmer in the pool. They do that. Liv swimming hard. She's going to hand things off to Tegan. Tegan's in the pool. And in lane 1, Sella's looking to hand it off to Layla. Nice is about halfway done. And Mansfield about, I don't know, a third to a half a pool length behind, but certainly well within striking distance. Tegan swimming hard in lane 3, currently holding that 3rd place spot down for OA. And that 4th place spot really is still up for grabs. Nice in the pool. She wants to hand this thing off to Bridget Carr. Bridget's in the pool. And now Mansfield's in the pool. We've got Tegan looking to hand things off to Ana Dos Santos. And Anna's in the pool. And I do believe, I think it's Layla's looking to hand things off to Peyton to get her in the pool. So Bridget's holding a lead. She's going to need to really keep the jets up. The Mansfield swimmer is swimming hard. And Bridget's looking to get Hannah Lee in the pool. It's getting a little tight down here in lane 5 and 4. Hannah Lee about to enter the pool. She does. Mansfield in the pool. Okay, 1-on-1. Let's see what happens here. Hannah Lee keeping a lead. Back to the action in lane 3. Anna comfortably in that 3rd place spot. Hannah Lee looking to maintain that lead, get a good flip turn. She does. One down and back. Can she hold on? The Mansfield swimmer is making it close. Hannah Lee really going to have to turn on the jets. She's done that this season, folks. Can she do it again? Hannah Lee down the stretch, trying to close this out for OA. It's going to get tight. Hannah Lee, can she hold on? Everybody is on their feet. Hannah Lee, can she do it? Can she hold on? Can she hold on? She does! Away! Yes! What a race by Mansfield, though. What a race. Oh, my goodness. Every single race this meet has been photo finish. Wow. Back to the action. We've got lane 3. I believe that's Kaylee Flynn. Yep, that's Kaylee Flynn in the pool for OA. Looking to take home that third place spot. We're going to see what happens here. Kaylee Flynn. She's going to tap out. Third place, 1 and 3. And then the question here is, what does the fourth place spot look like? We got Mia Zakos in the pool for OA. And I think Mia, she's a little behind. I do believe the swimmer for Mansfield in lane 2 is out in front. So 1 and 3 for OA, 2 for Mansfield. And I think Mansfield's going to take that fourth place spot. They do. Congratulations, which means OA looking to wrap up that fifth place spot with Mia. And there's a lot of emotions down there for OA. This lived up to the hype. Mansfield wrapping up their race. The girls' meet is done. We'll wait for the official score. Oh, pardon me. One more lap to go. All swimmers clapping for the Mansfield swimmer in lane 6. And I do believe, unofficially by my count, I think the girls may be for OA in front. But close. The boys, I think Mansfield might be in front. We're going to have to wait to see. We'll also see what happens in this relay. Mansfield looking to wrap things up. What a finish. Just a lot of hugs. A lot of hugs from the swimmers. The girls have worked so very hard to put themselves in a position. We'll see what happens officially, but just the hard work. You just see that from the team. They've really grown this year as a club. We're on to the boys. Lane 5, Alex Gow, Aiden McDonough, Dylan Jackson, Justin Silverman. Mansfield's got one team in lane 4. And we're off. And Alex out to a lead over the Mansfield swimmer. We got OA cheering Alex on. And he's going to be handing this off to Aiden after he goes down and back one more time. Alex Gow has opened up a good lead here. But Mansfield keeping it very, very close, looking to get their swimmer in the water. Aiden now in the pool for OA. Mansfield looking to get their swimmer in the pool. And Aiden has a decent lead over the Mansfield swimmer. Aiden still maintaining that lead over Mansfield and has widened it. And Aiden's looking to hand this off to Dylan Jackson. Dylan is in the pool. And Mansfield looking to do the same. OA has about a lap, actually a little more than a lap lead, but as we've seen here today, folks, no lead is safe. Dylan swimming very hard, lane 5, trying to maintain that lead. He wants to hand this off to Justin. And then we will close things out. Dylan swimming hard. And still maintaining that lead. And Justin in the pool for OA. Mansfield looking to get their swimmer in the pool. And Justin maintaining about a lap lead. We'll see how this shakes out. So the boys have certainly gone toe-to-toe with a very talented Mansfield team. We'll see how things shake out. And their continued growth has been impressive to watch. It'll be great to see them at Hawks as well as the girls next week. This is our final ECAT broadcast of the season from the pool. Justin Silverman tapping out for dub. Congratulations, boys relay team. And Mansfield swimming very strong, lane 4. And that's it, folks. This meet is now in the books. We're going to wait the officials' final scores. We'll see who we crown Davenport champion on the girls' side and how the boys' teams ultimately shake out. Again, this meet certainly, for me, lived up to the hype. So many great races to call. Congratulations truly to both teams and their ability to clearly put in the work in the pool, form very cohesive units, and they seem like they saved their best swimming right for this final league meet of the season. I think we got final scores. Are we ready? And the Oliver Ames High School Tigers girls team, count them Davenport champs for 25-26. Wow, what a tight meet, 79-72 for Mansfield. Congratulations to them. What a day for Oliver Ames here at the pool. These girls have etched themselves in the record book for their half of the Davenport. In a true team effort, which was great to see. Certainly some standout performances, but truly every single member of the team contributed here today and allowed the overall team to get that important dub. Congratulations to a great Mansfield girls team. And OA sending Mansfield off in style with their cheer. And Mansfield doing the same for Oliver Ames. And again, folks, what a thrilling meet here to end the season. We have the teams lining up for their customary handshakes. Congratulations to all the swimmers. Great sportsmanship as always. Love to see it. What a meet. So, wrapping things up here at the Massasoit Community College pool. This is a final league meet of the season from ECAT. I want to thank ECAT again for their tremendous coverage of OA Swim and Dive. 5 home meets in one season is a lot to ask, and they have over-delivered as usual. Many thanks to them. Again, thanks to our sponsors who help make OA Swim and Dive possible. And most importantly, to Coach Morgan, the coaches, and the swimmers. Congratulations on a great season. And for the girls, congratulations, Davenport League champions. With that, we're going to sign off from today. My name's Kevin Carr. It's been an absolute pleasure to call this meet for you. And I look forward to seeing you at the pool and next season. You all take care.
ECAT's production of OA Sports are provided by Morse Insurance, Weinstein and Keach, we sell real estate, Michael Associates, Ltd., the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for support of producing OA Sports.